Oh my goodness. Hello, World Wide Web. How are you? Welcome to dailywealthonline.com where we are discussing real life real life stuff. Like we are discussing opportunities in the online space to have an income that could be more than what it is that you do for your career. How exciting is that? We live in a really neat world where you can have an online business and make six figures in 6 months just by starting and creating something that you're passionate about, that you have already intellectual property in. Does anybody know what intellectual property stands for? Intellectual property is basically your knowledge, your own piece of property because it's yours. No one else can take it. It's not written anywhere, it's inside your head. This intellectual property that you possess is because of your 10 years worth of working in the certain field, is because of your 10 years working in a in a job that required patience, persistence, education, repeated showing up day after day, right? That's what intellectual property is. I have intellectual property in real estate. I've been in real estate for almost 2 decades. And the fact of the matter is that I could take all of my intellectual property, box it up, and put it in a beautiful digital product, take it to the World Wide Web, and share it with other people who are just getting started in real estate, who want to understand what it is that my 10 years of knowledge has wrapped in one box. That's what digital marketing is. The exciting thing about the world in which we live in is for the first time in the history of the world, we have information coming at us so fast, so rapidly on so many networks that there is an opportunity for your voice to be heard, right? So, hey there, my name's Ashley. I am dailywealthonline.com. Get up there and follow me. You guys want to make sure to hang out with me. It's Labor Day weekend, right? And I guess the reason that we celebrate Labor Day is for the simple fact of celebrating our work days, right? Beginning in the late 19th century in the United States, celebrated on the first Monday of September to honor and recognize the American labor movement and the works and contributions of laborers to the development and achievements in the United States. So, how cool! So, this federal holiday was put in place because we, as the United States of American citizens, worked, and it was a day of recognition to say, way to go, you worked 365 days, 52 weeks out of the year, if you were lucky enough to get 4 of those weeks off because that was in your pay structure, or with the people that you chose to give a period of time of your life, because that's what a career is, right? A career is that in which you trade out for a period of a person's life. I've got it right here. An occupation is a is undertaken for a significant period of a person's life with opportunities to progress, right? Hence Labor Day. The United States of America made Labor Day the first Monday in September to honor those who labor to the United States of America. And why? Because the United States of America is a business. You know what I'm saying? The United States of America is a business. You pay taxes, right? So they're saying, way to go, everybody. Thanks for contributing to the United States of America to keep us moving forward in the direction of progress. So that's what I want to speak to you today about. There are many opportunities that are out there. There are many side hustles. Have you heard that word lately, side hustle? I've been seeing it everywhere. Side hustle on TikTok, side hustle on Instagram, side hustle on Facebook. What's a side hustle? If you're curious, you guys ought to go listen to this guy. He's a podcaster. He's got Side Hustle Nation. He's fantastic. I used to listen to him as I'd walk. Why? Because his knowledge that he's pumping to me is just value, value, value. It allows my wheels to turn. Smash that follow button up there, you guys. I want to make sure that you're staying ahead and staying with me along my digital marketing journey. Today's day 141 since I've become a digital marketer. I want to just be clear and be sharing with you what's happening, right? Because this digital marketing space is possible to make six figures in 6 months if you have three things: the willing to be coachable, the willing to have a CEO mindset, and the willing to spend 2 hours of time on your business. Smash that follow button. I'm dailywealthonline.com. My name is Ashley. I'm a realtor. I've been in the business for about 2 decades now. And let me tell you, I just did the most difficult transaction ever in the history of my real estate career. Why? Because the person on the other end was awful, was absolutely awful. But here's what you didn't see. What you didn't see is that the person who treated me awfully was representing the buyer. So I wasn't being able to communicate with the buyer or the lender or figure out where the buyer was in the process of getting the loan done. But where I was already in the process representing the seller is I had put time, energy, getting all of the contractors in place, getting all of the repairs done, making sure that everything that the seller's responsible for was done. But here's the big question mark in real estate. I could have done all of that for nothing. At any minute, the buyer could have backed out. The buyer could have backed out, which would have resulted in me not getting paid. So in real estate, I'm sure you understand this by now. Smash that follow button. I'm sure you understand this by now, but in real estate, a realtor does not get paid unless a house closes on the multiple listing service or you get a signed contract from a buyer or a seller stating that, yes, I am guaranteeing that I'm going to represent you as the buyer or seller representative. And yes, Mr. Buyer or seller, I guarantee that I'm going to let you represent me. So I'm willing to sign on the dotted line. In real estate, there's only two ways to get paid, either a closing or a contract. Smash that follow button, you guys. I want to make sure that you're listening to what I have to say. Now, here's what I've got going for you. Have you ever tried to figure out this side hustle thing? Are you frustrated with too many options that are just too difficult to choose from? Are you like me? When you started looking into this digital space, you see all these people who are representing courses and PDFs, and for $47, they can teach you everything. But let's get real. Who in this world knows that nothing is free? Yes or yes. Put a 1 in the comments if you know nothing is free. Smash that follow button too. I got some really good information that I want to share with you on your Labor Day weekend that could change your life and make this Christmas, you could have 60K in your bank in just how many months is that? September, October, November, December. In just 120 days, I can have 6 figures in your bank account because I've already done the hard work for you. I was so frustrated with too many options. In fact, I had spent money already and had not gotten the money what I deserved. I had spent good money. I'm not talking like $47. You guys that are teasing out there spending $47 thinking that you're going to hit a home run. Are you crazy? I mean, let's think about it. I mean, do you really think that somebody's going to give you the keys to the kingdom for $47? I mean, come on. You think the people are that silly? I get asked all the time, is it free? Well, here's the thing. Is anything in life free? Right? If you had to go to college to get a specialized certificate in a specific subject, was it free? No, right? It costs you time. It costs you organizing your schedule. It costs you studying on the weekends. It costs you not getting to go and hang out at the bar with your friends or take that extra happy hour because you had to prioritize what it was that you were doing. You had to prioritize what it is that your goals and your dreams look like, right? So if you're going to ask me if this is free, the answer is no. But here's what it is. It is a one-stop situation where if you want to 1000% understand how to have a digital marketing product on the World Wide Web and get paid financially as an income, as a predictable income, as a steady income, as a replacement to the wishy-washy real estate career and the sales gig that you have that's 100% profit, it's a way for you to build another stream of income with simply putting in 2 hours of work each day. For 2 hours of work each day, you can build a 6-figure business by showing up every day, having a CEO mindset, being coachable, and be willing to spend 2 hours of your day on your business. Now, the reason that I bring this up is because I want you to put pen to paper or want you to really think about what I'm about to say. Most people get a second job that requires them to drive to it, to work in it, to spend hours there. And then every 2 weeks, they get a paycheck that reflects their 10 hours of work that they spent away from their family, which after the government takes it away, because this is Happy Labor Day, the government said, let's give all the laborers out there one day, a federal holiday, because they pay taxes. They help keep this country running. We're going to give them a day in recognition of people who labor, right? So now you're telling me that I'm going to go and do a second job and spend 10 hours a day there. And what if my job only pays me $10 an hour? And then by the time the government thanks me for my time in that workspace and takes their money out, then I only really make $80 that day that I worked. So doesn't it make sense? Is the aha about to go off here, you guys? Doesn't it make sense to spend 2 hours a day on a business that you're already doing? Like you're already in front of the phone, you're already in front of the computer, you're already doing digital marketing. Why not be the one who has a product, who shares your product when your passions to the world wide web of 5 billion people? And maybe, just maybe, people are going to stop on your scroll. You're going to capture their attention. They're going to listen to what you have to say. And voila, you have a customer that you found on the world wide web that did not result in you paying a monthly fee, going and asking your friends and family for money, going and selling a mascara that you're only going to make $3 off of when you finally do sell it, having to be on the phone with people for hours and hours and hours when you're just trying to to just make a secondary income because you want to contribute, because you know your person's job that they do is not enough to carry you guys into the future. Do you realize that for the first time in the history of the world, it is really sad that people are living paycheck to paycheck, that most people over the age of 60 have not even started contributing to their retirement? But the thing is this, they're 60, their bodies are breaking, they're not able to do the kind of work that they were able to do in their 20s. And oh, by the way, the digital space is going so fast that they're still trying to figure out how to scan and get a PDF over by email. Do you realize that the PDF and the scanning has been going on since 20 years ago? And how are these people that are our parents, our grandparents, going to even survive and know where to begin? They can't, because everybody left them behind. Why? Because you yourself, me, Gen Xers, baby boomers, retiree, empty nesters, we're trying to figure it out, right? So today I want to talk to you about being frustrated. Are you frustrated like I was when it comes to the digital marketing space? Are there so many options that you just simply don't know where to start? I understand. I was right there with you. In fact, let me tell you a story. In 2019, I gave 100% focus to understanding and figuring this out. I made a decision that I was going to figure out and understand digital marketing. But what happened is I failed. What happened is I gave money to somebody who only led me this far down the road, and then they left me hanging. And then I tried to get my money back and I couldn't. And then 2021 happens, and I caught on. I was in the real estate space. I still am. And this guy shows up and he's like, you know what? I've got this conference happening in Nashville. You should come. At the time, I was laying on my couch. I was single. I just had a hard day's work. No one was around to hang out with. I didn't have the best of friends in my world because we were all drinking, right? When you're drinking, you're not the best of person. I was scared. I was alone. I was sad, laying on the couch, and I made a decisive decision right there to go, because I said, I am sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of where I'm at. So I bought the conference, flew to Nashville, went and hung out in Nashville at this conference, and I learned so much. I learned so much, and I met so many people who in real estate were having such big success with digital marketing. Smash that button up there, Lois. I had people that were making such good, making waves in real estate, having $30 million months, $100 million months. And I'm thinking, why not me? Like, what have I done? Where did I go wrong? Where did I not pick up and understand this real estate business to get me to the level that I wanted to be doing business at, right? But then I realized, well, we're moving into a world of teams. We're moving into a world where people can't do anything on their own anymore. And that's just where we're at. Most people will find that there are companies out there that are doing teams. Let's talk about Google Meet, right? Google Meeting. Then you've got Zoom. Then you've got all these people who are hopping on and doing team calls, collaborating with each other because people know that two heads are better than one, right? So that's when I found this beautiful digital marketing product. The reason I'm excited about it is because I spent money trying to understand how to learn this space, because I'm in sales and because I didn't have a technological designed brain to be able to understand the back end of this thing. I was able to put this thing in place because it was spelled out for me. It was given to me in a simple box, and I was able to show it and open it up and take it and make it happen for me, right? Are you frustrated with too many options in the digital marketing space? I mean, do you want a clear step-by-step path? Are you fearful of wasting money on ineffective courses like I was? You guys, I was so scared of wasting money. I was feeling overwhelmed by too many digital courses that were out there. There's so much conflicting advice. You just want a simple step-by-step path to success, right? That's why I'm here to show you what it is that Legacy Builder has done for me. So just 141 days ago, I bought my digital marketing. Now, let me show you what I do every day. Every day, my goal is to spend 2 hours on my business. So here's what I do. When I am in my business working my 2 hours, I was going to put this on here, but I can't find it. There it is. When I am in my business working 2 hours, my goal is to drive traffic to dailywealthonline.com. Okay. That's my goal. My goal is to get as many eyes and ears on dailywealthonline.com. Why? Because when you get there, I have this sales page that was highly, it was written by copywriters. It was written by marketing executives, right? It converts at a very high level. Why? Because this landing page was built by people who are expertise in the field. So when I drive traffic to dailywealthonline.com, I know that people are going to land on this sales page. And because this sales page is highly converting, it's asking you for the next steps, which is your email. So then you put your email into this sales page. Once you put your email in, that email goes into my system IO. Now here's what you get. You get next this video. It's an 11-minute video. I want you to make sure to focus on it. I listen to my video about 2 times, but you'll get a video, okay? So this video, again, was put together by copywriters, highly educated CEO, graduate degree, marketing exec. So this is a highly converting video. In fact, the numbers are so high, 1 in 20 people who put their email in, I will make a sale of $900. So once you watch the video, you get asked right there on the spot, are you ready? Are you ready to make a change and to buy the digital marketing course that's going to change your life? You guys, thousands of people are seeing 6-figure and 7-figure income earners, right? So now you have an option to buy 4 different products. Now, I went ahead and bought the top seller, which is the $900 Legacy Builder. Why? Because I sort of already had an idea of what this was. You see, I was out there searching for the product because I had been burned. I had been burned in 2019. I gave up a lot of money, but guess what's happened between 19 and 2024? Streamline. People have gotten creative. COVID happened. A lot of creative minds were home when COVID happened, which in turn created this beautiful digital product to allow people just like you and me to be able to make an income online. So now you have an opportunity to buy a $900, a $600, a $300, or a $100 product. Once you buy that product, that $900 goes straight into my bank account. So I make 100% commission. Why? Because I'm out there working for my business, which is Daily Wealth Online. So because I'm sharing this with you right now on YouTube, which is behind you, on TikTok, which is right here, and now I'm streaming live on Facebook. So I've got my feelers out there to a large audience that people have already know, that like, know, and trust that what I do and who I am, I'm successful. I'm successful in my own world because I've been in real estate for 2 decades. People have been seeing me, right? What if they don't know you? You have a huge network of 225 people behind you that you probably aren't even aware of. In fact, most people think that they can't do this, but the fact is this: we all have a mess, which is our message. We all have a story, which when you share your story in a very lonely world, you'd be surprised how many people are loving you and needing to hear your story, because just like them, they're feeling alone. They're feeling alone and they're feeling like they can't do it, that they're not good enough. But wait, there's hope. Hope. Hang on, pain ends, right? There's hope. So my job every day is to drive traffic to dailywealthonline.com, because I want to expose you to go to my landing page, which is built for me. I call it my freedom machine, my 24/7 freedom machine that's out there working for me. And here's what that page looks like. This is my freedom machine. This is what my business, my freedom machine. Sorry, I have to close these blinds. They're getting too bright. So this is my freedom machine. When you go to dailywealthonline.com, this is the page that pops up. Now, because this was designed by high executive copywriters and advertising agencies, this page converts at 20%. So that means once you put your email in, I'm going to have a chance of 1 in 20 of you buying a $900, $600, $300, or $100 product from me. And once you do, that goes into my bank account, 100% commission. And then here's what you get. When you buy the $900 Legacy Builder program from me, I hand it to you via email. I say, here you go. Here's the program. Jump in, get started. Now, the first thing that we do when we hand you that information, and believe me, you're going to have your body is going to feel amazing, because you're going to have all of this angst, this relief, this the stress leave your body. We give you right there. We open it up and give you an email. Now, My Kajabi School and System.io are going to be the 3 platforms that we work from. You're going to be taught how to hook up your System.io first, because that's your business. That's your price. That's your cash register, right? That's how you hook up your payment links. So in System.io, they teach me how to go find a dailywealthonline.com domain. You can choose whatever domain that you want, but they teach me how to go and find this domain through GoDaddy. And then I simply hook it up to my landing page, which is here. And I do that all in the System.io platform, because it's a done for me business. All I have to do is just follow the directions, right? Now, the next one that you're going to get is My Kajabi. Now, My Kajabi is where the actual blueprint is. It's where the actual program is, if you will. So I can go as fast as I want, you guys. Like, let's say today, most people are off. Are you sick and tired of doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results? What if today you change your life and you go to dailywealthonline.com and you buy this Legacy Builder program? Smash that follow button. You guys want to make sure to hear this. So when I go into my program, this is what I'm going to get. I'm going to show you. Let's get started now. Look, we don't even mess around. It's like, here it is. Start your course. Welcome to Kajabi. Rules or not rules, but community guidelines, what to expect. The very most second number thing that's on there is we tell you where your Zoom calls are. Why? Because we are an interactive community. We have a 4-day calendar where we are all online, talking together, encouraging others, sharing stories, sharing, new algorithms with the social media accounts. Here's what I did. How are you having success? We have Zoom dates because we are an interactive community. Now, how cool is that? Not only are you going to get shown a blueprint to make 6 figures in 6 months, but you're doing it with thousands of other people who have already been successful and who want you to embrace you and bring you along for the journey. Smash that follow button, you guys. So now we're going to scroll down, launch kit for your online business. What is passive income? We go over a little bit of these things with you just to make sure you understand what it is that we're doing here, right? We're building a passive income stream using the World Wide Web and using free social media connections. For the first time ever, social media is free. You can advertise for free. Back in the day, you could not advertise for free. I used to have to pay a newspaper to put my name in the paper to let everybody know I'm looking for land as a realtor. Smash that follow button, you guys. Now you can advertise for free. So then the very fourth step, here it is: automate your online business. Edit your pre-built automated system through System.io. So now we're going to show you how you set up your Freedom Machine. Now, the first step is how to create your domain, how to get it. Well, this is my domain, dailywealthonline.com. So now that I've already done the first steps of this business right out of the gate, as soon as I purchased it, it took me about 2 hours and a couple of days because I had other things going. I have a career. I couldn't focus all of my attention on it. I've really worked at making sure that I'm only working 40 hours a week because my family needs me, right? Because I want to make sure that I am present in my family's household and taking care of my family. So I made a choice to work 40 hours a week in my career and spend 2 hours a day on this business because that's what they told me. 2 hours a day, be coachable, and have a CEO mindset. Now, when I went and found dailywealthonline.com, my 2 hours a day that I'm doing, you guys, it's simple. All I'm doing is this. I'm copying and pasting. Inside our digital community, we teach you step by step how to apply copy and paste method because that's basically all this is. We teach you cool things inside our community. Have you ever heard of ChatGPT? Inside our community, we give you 100 prompts because we want you to be successful going right out of the gate. If you tell me, Ashley, I don't understand, like, how am I going to know what to sell? Great question. Inside our community, inside our school, which is our school, I haven't even shared with you what that is yet. Inside school, we also have a classroom that has content right here. You can go inside our school and get started immediately because all you have to do is take your message to the World Wide Web after you create your own dailywealthonline.com domain and share what it is. And you don't even have to know what it is because we give you content ideas right here. So all you have to do is copy and paste. And oh, by the way, if you become my person, if you let me be your mentor, I share with you on my YouTube channel how you can even go further and get down the road faster because I use tools such as Repurpose, Stream.io. I use this other thing, ChatGPT, and I use teleprompter. Why? Because I have a career that I have to focus on that represents people's fiduciary duties. I don't always have time to work on my business for 2 hours a day, so I do something called batch content. Now, yesterday on Saturday, that was not Saturday, on yesterday, I did yesterday. It usually is Saturday. Yesterday, I sat down and I went through my social media channel and I looked for content gap in search site creator. And I looked at those with intentionality because I already know, because of what I'm learning in my community, that there is a content gap on the social media platform that I chose. So what does that tell me? If I go pull up the social media content gap and see that people are looking for digital marketing course, then all I have to do is hashtag my digital marketing course on my show, on my TikTok page, and then put it in my film and then put it in a hashtag, and my video is going to be exposed to thousands of people. Isn't that crazy? I did not know this just 140 days ago, but that's what happens when you join a community that's right for you. Dailywealthonline.com is my business that I hooked up to my sales page, which is right here, which converts at 1 in 20. So once somebody puts in their email And right here in 1 in 20, I'm going to have a sale because they're going to watch this 11-minute video that's going to explain to them a little more in depth about what digital marketing is. Digital marketing sounds scary. It's not. Digital marketing courses are out there a dime a dozen. There are people who do not have what it is that I have. There are people out there that are going to try to convince you that for $49, you're going to be able to figure it out. The truth is, you can't. If you have no technology experience, you are not going to be able to piece the puzzle together by snapping all the Instagram people that you watch and scheduling and looking at all the PDFs that you watch. There's no way you're going to be able to piece it together unless you spend years on trying to do it. Don't outsmart the system. Don't spend the years and try to be cheap and try to get around the $900 and trying to piece this thing together. Do yourself some favor. Spend less hours trying to figure this out by buying the $900 system that gives you 4 income streams and is converting at 1 in 20. All I have to do is show up every day and tell the world about dailywealthonline.com. Once they go there, they're going to see this beautiful sales page that's going to capture their attention because it makes sense. It makes sense and it says exactly what it is that I'm doing. Once you see this, you're going to put your email here. Once you see your email, you're going to get this beautiful email, this beautiful video. This is what you're going to get. Daily pay online business that works for you 24/7. It's a 13-minute video. Watch it. Watch it again. Watch it, take notes. I took notes. I watched it 3 times with my fiance. He didn't understand it really what it was. I already knew because I had had my eyes and ears open on this space for a minute. And I convinced him to do it. And we decided to do it separately because we just met. His story and my story were totally different messes, right? I wanted his story to be able to tell the world that he raised 2 kids on his own with the help of, him having to work every job possible to get his kids raised and out of the house, and he did it. I didn't have kids, so that wasn't my story. I chose to be an independent woman, to have a career, to be a realtor, now broker, and I'm proud of it. I worked hard for that, right? And along the way, I have been burned. I have made wrong decisions. I have financially spent $30,000 just poof, right, on business decisions. And now I'm adding digital marketing in there. In 2019, I spent $1,800. No. I spent $2,300 on a company that told me that they were going to show me how to do affiliate marketing and get me set up for success with digital. I made a mistake. Because I wanted to figure it out so bad. But 2019 was a long time ago. That was 60 months ago. 60 months ago, people have really figured out the online space. We have ChatGPT coming at normal people at just levels of craziness. I mean, if you wanted to go find any ChatGPT, any virtual, any AI text message or put a picture together, there are AI companies out there that are, all you have to do is give them a description of what it is that you want and they put it in a video. It's so cool. But that's the thing. How did I know this? I know this because I jumped into a legacy builder program that showed me how to create my own digital marketing piece. And now I have a sales page that's operating out there for me 24/7 that is converting at 1 in 20. So all I need is 1,111 sales to become a millionaire in United States dollars. Now, if you're calling in from Kenya and Africa, I think you guys, are you 55,000 Rand? Is that what it is to become a millionaire? And the only reason that I know this, Frank, my buddy, what's your name? I forgot your name. Bocaro. The only reason I know this is because there are 6-figure earners inside our community from Africa. Right? I've got this really nice girl that I know. Her name's Lizette. She's from South Africa. She's a millionaire in Rand money, and she did it in 3 months because she followed a system that we have with our Legacy Builder broker program that teaches you how to set up your own .com address, because we walk you step by step. I've seen people, you guys, I gotta bring this up. I have seen people recently. I'm going to take a drink of my coffee. I've seen people recently say that they didn't have success with the Legacy Builder program, and it blows my mind because I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, how did you not have success? All you had to do was follow the instructions of how to set this thing up. You guys, I was able to, my fiance did this on his own. He's 53 years old, he has no tech skills, and he was able to set this thing up without ever having a GoDaddy account or even knowing what a domain was. So don't be fooled by people who are talking negatively about a program that works. You know, that's what's so scary about this space is that all these people are now seeing how our Legacy Builder program has had success, and they're wanting to copy and steal it and say, instead of just allowing people to naturally go to which program works for them, they're bashing our community. So don't let anybody bash your community. The only way you're going to be able to decide if this is right for you or not is if you go to dailywealthonline.com, put your email in my business system, and then I'm going to send you an email invitation to the webinar. We just had a webinar on Friday. I know that I believe I have a webinar replay. If you want the webinar replay, type replay in the link below in the comments below, and I'll send you the dailywealthonline.com because you have to put your email in to get the webinar replay. But I can do that. I just don't want you to feel like there's too many options in the digital marketing space and that it's difficult to choose from. I want you to have a clear step-by-step path by going and looking at my dailywealthonline.com and seeing what this is. This is game changer. This is going to bring dad home. This is going to get you out of that second or third job that you had to have because your kiddos want to be active in 2 or 3 or more sports. This is going to, give you the clarity and the fear. Let's remove the fear of wasting money on ineffective courses. This digital marketing course is the last course. It's really not a course, it's a program. It's a program because we show you from A to Z how to become successful in the digital marketing space. So if you need anything from me, let me know. Smash that follow button. My name's Ashley. Happy Labor Day weekend. I'm going to get off here because it is a Labor Day weekend and I deserve to be celebrated because I am a laborer, right? And that's a pretty cool thing that the United States of America made a federal holiday for all of us tax-paying citizens out there because we contribute our time away from our families. When we were told a long time ago that all we had to have was a career, which was an occupation undertaken for a significant period of a person's life with opportunities for progress, right? For progress. But here's what happened. What happened is it's not uncommon to hear side hustle. It's not uncommon to hear second job. It's not uncommon to hear, oh, I have another job on the weekends. That's sad, my friends. That's sad. I'm just trying to give you an opportunity to go back home and be with your family and to start a business that takes 2 hours a day out of your time. Smash that follow button, you guys. You're going to want to be back for great tips and tricks in the digital marketing space. 2 hours a day out of your work day. 2 hour a day work day. Be coachable and have a CEO mindset, right? That's all it takes. And you can do it too. So go to dailywealthonline.com, hit that follow button. If you want the webinar replay, say replay in the comments below. I'll make sure to send you the link to get in and take a look at our community. We're interactive inside our digital community. We teach you step by step how to become successful in the digital marketing space. So happy Labor Day, everybody. I hope you're with your friends and family and go get some deviled eggs and cheese dip and all the fun stuff. See you soon.